Good day, warriors. You are the warrior. Let the challenge begin. If anyone used to watch Raven, shout out Raven, man. That was such a good show when I was younger. I used to fucking love that. God knows what that bloke's up to right now. Welcome to today's video. I hope that everyone is well. Hope you're all safe. Hope you're all good. Today I'm going to take you through what I've been eating for the past couple of weeks now, being back into a surplus. As many of you hopefully know, I was in a mini cut phase for about 9 weeks, and now I'm transitioning back into a surplus. Real main focus here is to drive up my performance, improve my physique, and like if I can finish this year off and say I'm the strongest version of myself ever, I'm definitely sure that's going to correlate to more muscle. So sit back, relax, and enjoy today's video. So first things first, everyone loves to know about macros. What's your fucking macros, bro? Where do you think your fucking macros? On a train day at the moment, it's 450 grams of carbs, 60 grams of fat, and 250 grams of protein. On a non-train day, we have 350 grams of carbs, 60 fat, and 250 grams of protein. So roughly eating just over 3,000 calories, I believe, off the top of my head right now. So far, that's seeing me gain a little bit of weight. Right now, I'm about 162 pounds. I started about 158, 159. So a couple of pounds up since being on this higher food. I feel better. I'm ready to fucking go in the gym, you know, just more energy throughout the day. Towards the end of my mini cut, I found myself just a little bit draggy feet, sort of tired feeling. All good now. When there's a little bit more food, you just feel on fucking top of the world. So first meal of the day, I always run protein fats, especially if I'm training in the afternoon. The reason why I run protein fat is I just function way better. Immediately when I have carbohydrates, I feel like I'm fucking food focused for the rest of the day. But protein fats, especially when I'm working, especially when I'm busier and I like to do my work a lot in the morning, I just get my protein in, so make sure I'm spiking muscle protein synthesis. I just run fats because obviously fats are important for brain function as well as hormonal function. It's just something just to tie me over for the morning. And then what I would do is start to introduce carbohydrates in and around my pre-workout meal. Always use the Fry Light 1 calorie spray. I've gone for golden sunflower. I don't track this, I just literally just bang, 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 a few squirts in there. So meal number one is coming to you at 9:13 in the morning. We have 120 grams of long stem broccoli, I think that's what they call it, and 250 grams of 5% lean beef mince. Squirt some ketchup on that. I've also added 2 different salts. So this is like it's called Solo. It's like 50% less sodium and contains 50% more potassium. So this is to get my potassium in, and this is just a regular table or salt, or whatever you want to call it, table salt. There we go. Which I put on top of my cooking. So I put a gram of table salt and I put 2 grams of this Solo salt. So I'm really managing my electrolyte balance within these two. I'm not just having directly salt on my meal. I'm just having a mixture of both. That's what I'd incorporate. I'm also going to be watching AJ's video. You might be watching this. Hi AJ, I'm watching your video, mate. And I'm going to finish off the rest of this water. So I always make sure I get 2.2 litres or half a gallon in before midday. And as you can see, I'm nearly done with it, which is good. So that's going to be meal number one, motherfuckers.
A higher volume session, a lower volume session. Throughout this entire off season, I slowly transitioned, and it was a slow transition. A low volume, lower frequency split, or lower volume, lower frequency.
The Milo's first snack, well, it's not really a snack. I always give him a bowl of whole skim milk, full fat milk. What's this boy? He's already licking his lips. Always got to look after the boy. I know I'm gonna get people in the comment section gonna tell me what I can't fucking feed my dog. Get a bit of that in ya. Yeah. He absolutely loves it. Like a fucking cat. Saw a TikTok the other week of how dogs actually drink water. Pretty mad, like slow motion. They basically hook the water up. They basically get their tongue. They do it the opposite way. I totally fucked up then. I tried to do it, but I can't do it. And they hook it up. Like literally go on YouTube, type in how dogs drink water slow motion. You get to see it. It's a fucking madness. I never thought dogs do that. Having a husky is, you have to go for a walk every single day. Like he goes for 2 walks. For me, trying to stick to underneath 10,000 steps is quite hard because he requires a lot of time, a lot of walking, and even though he goes for 2 walks a day, he's still so energetic, and it fucks me up more than it fucks him up with hard. But we go for a walk always first thing in the morning. always go for a walk, especially when the sun's out. Vitamin D, get some sun.
Circadian rhythm.
Get your circadian rhythm in check as well. That's good. You're learning, you see.
I am learning.
And yeah, just breaks up the day a little bit. Would let him off the lead, but he's just a bit of a madman round here. And there's dogs and shit, and we can't be bothered for the hassle. We can't be bothered with the hassle that he brings, because he always wants to go up to every single bloke.
Oh, tell him what he did to a staff earlier. What did you say to the guy? You were like, yeah, he's friendly, he's playful. Yeah. And then 2 seconds later,
our dog's playful, friendly. Oh, okay, that's embarrassing. Let's just walk off. Meal number 2. Gone for like a burrito of some sort. It's got like cheese, chicken, rice, beans. I ain't got a clue what's got in it. Little bit of lettuce by the looks of it. Tomatoes, sweet potato fries. I actually thought that was a proper mug. It's not. It's a plastic mug. Some veg. That's not veg, is it? A salad.
That's meant to be like coleslaw.
Pink lemonade thing. A little bit too sweet for me, I'll be honest. It's not. It's a little bit like that. Of course, we've got some stuff from Mila here. We've got sausage. We've got bacon. There we go.
Is everything alright for you? Is everything alright for you?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
You enjoy it. Taste test.
What you got?
Oh, yeah. I got some poached eggs with salmon and hollandaise sauce with butter mushrooms.
Delicious. That's a sandwich. To be fair, it's alright. Oh, you missed it. Come on. Yeah.
Yeah.
That cheese string, you on that?
Oh, fucking hell. Alright.
Oh yeah, anyway, food was fucking shit. You know when you finish and you're just like, that was not worth it, like you're disappointed. That was me right now, I'm just sitting here like, that is disappointing, but it is what it is. So one product I'm using in the morning is the hydration formula, which is from Supplement Mads. This is basically just, as it says on the tin, a hydration formula. So it's got a little bit of potassium in it, it's got coconut mineral water powder, some taurine. All very good products to implement if you are struggling with your hydration first thing in the morning. I always try and make sure I get a lot of my water first thing, and then what I do is I tailor off towards the end of the day, because there's nothing worse than waking up 6 times a night trying to fucking go for a piss. So if that's something which you struggle with, then I would 100% recommend adding this in. And I'm never one to bullshit, I always will be honest with you, and since obviously using that, I've seen a benefit. Like, I just feel more hydrated first thing in the morning. I'm not having to drink gallons and gallons of water to stay hydrated. So it's a really good hydration formula, which I would definitely recommend. The way I say hydration, weirdo. Just realised I've ran out of blueberries. That was good of me, because normally what I would do is I'd get round to making my pre-workout and I've got no blueberries left, and I'm fucking going skits. I'm thinking, I've just started making my cream of rice and I have to go to the shop. So luckily I've identified it before I actually make my pre-workout, so then when I get back, guess what, I can make the pre-workout. These are the best frozen blueberries ever. I'm weird, this is how weird I am. I don't eat blueberries which are not frozen. You give me a normal blueberry, I'll be like, no thank you. Give me a frozen blueberry, yes please. Hoping I'm not the only one that's weird. Just came out of Sainsbury's, was way too busy for me to record in there. I just feel like a twat. Sainsbury's frozen blueberries. The size, the girth of the actual blueberry itself, unbelievable. I used to get it from Lidl and they were tiny little ones, and they used to melt and it used to be just purpley looking fucking cream of rice. It used to be disgusting. However, these are crunchy, got good girth to it, good thickness. Ah, straight in the mouth, eh? grams of the Kcal Sports Nutrition Cream of Rice. I was previously using the JP one, but JP has ran out and I can't buy any more other than the Kcal Sports one, so we'll deal with that. 200 grams of blueberries. Love fucking frozen blueberries. And then we're using 60 grams of the Perform Whey double chocolate. Both of those, both the cream of rice and the protein, you can get from Supplement Mads. Use my code George10, you get yourself a little bit of a discount. All links will be down below. And then we have got 2 grams of salt and a gram of the no or low salt, whatever I mentioned earlier. I will eat this about 2 hours before I train. Oh yeah, also I'm gonna have 20 grams of 90% Lindt chocolate. 90% Lindt chocolate. Forgot to mention that as well. Lint's alright, it's not the greatest. I want to try different ones, but I'm too much of a pussy to try something new. Through intra-workouts, a fair chunk on this channel, so you should be aware that I do use intra-workouts whilst I'm training. Using 20 grams of EAAs, so 20 grams of protein, and I do count this towards my total intake for the day. So if you're having EAAs, it's very optional, you don't have to, but I personally do. You know, 20 grams of protein is 20 grams of protein. So that's there. I also use my Intra Carb Plus from Supplement Needs. Again, some highly advanced cyclodextrin. Per scoop is 25.3 grams of carbs. So I consume 25 grams of carbs whilst I train. I also take my creatine as well, just when I remember it. I always forget taking creatine if I don't actually implement it in my intra workout. And I also added in some electrolytes within my intra as well, 5 grams of electrolytes, again from bulk powders, easy enough. But yeah, that's my intra workout. I will start drinking that on the way to the gym, and then I don't know what I'm doing right now, might as well just lean against there like this. I'll consume that on the way to the gym. I'll finish that about halfway through my gym session, so I can actually utilize the intra workout. I see a lot of people implement or finish it when they have finished their gym session, and I'm thinking you're defeating the object of an intra workout here. Everyone, welcome to a little voiceover. I was debating whether to do music or just do a voiceover, but I'm trying to think, right, can I add a little bit of value to this video, or even maybe add a little bit more value, I'm hoping, to this video. So I'm gonna add some value, I hope. Anyway, leg training. So leg training is going really well for me. It's probably one of my strongest areas in terms of my strength as well, in terms of enjoyment. Like, I really love fucking training legs and burying myself and feeling like I'm gonna die afterwards. It's a great feeling. So what I'm starting off with is obviously a lying leg curl, as you already seen, and now I'm moving on to the leg extension. So one big thing I've struggled with in the past is I've never been good at doing any leg extensions or connecting with leg extensions, and mainly connecting. And the reason why I'm implementing a leg extension before a squatting movement, as you can see here, is just isolating my quads before a compound. I can actually use my quads a lot more within that compound. I'm being guilty, especially with barbell back squatting and stuff like that, is I use a lot of my lower back. So with the leg extension in place, I'm able to really focus on isolating my quads, of course. And then when it comes to the big compound movement of the day, which was obviously a Smith squat, I'm able to really utilize my quads, and I wake up the next following day and I can feel it in my quads, which is good, which is a good sign. And that's exactly what we want. Like, if you're barbell back squatting and all you can do is feel it in your glutes and your back, when really you want to be feeling it in your quads, for example, then something's wrong there, you know. So that pre sort of activation with the leg extension works really well going into the compound movement. Massive fan of the Smith squats. I'm up to just over 3.5 plates for a set of like 7 or 8. I thought this was really good. And then this morning I was watching a video of Cuba training, and he was incline pressing on the Smith machine, the Atlantis one, exact same one I'm using, and he was doing 3.5 plates, and that just made me feel like utter shit, but it is what it is. So we moved on to a leg press here, probably one of my favorite movements for my legs. If I had to pick one exercise to do for the rest of my life, it probably would be a leg press, believe it or not. I absolutely love the leg press, and I missed it so much when it was during lockdown. Fuck me, did I miss it. But some cues here, what I really want to think about is keeping your body locked into the bench. Like, you notice how I'm very locked in. I'm not really changing my setup at all throughout. I'm just bracing hard, you know, pushing my hips back into the seat, getting as much range of motion as I possibly can without jeopardizing my form. And that, in my opinion, is a perfect setup for a leg press. Moving on to the Smith machine split squats now. I obviously have a front foot elevation, just allows you to create more knee flexion. Here I'm doing 2.5 plates, and that is quite strong, I think, for a split squat. Like, a lot of people squat this particular weight, and I've always said it's gonna fucking show. Like, if you're turning to the side doing your rear shots, your fucking side chest, your side tricep, you have thickness through the side of your legs, yeah, you're gonna look really, really good in my opinion. Finished off with a rest pause on the line. I'm fucking shit at these voice notes, it's pissing me off. Seated leg curl, we did a rest pause. Finished off with adductors, because I always need, everyone needs more adductors, and it's a really good movement. Waffling here. And then my favourite movement for the legs, for the calves, is a toe press. I'm going to end it here because I'm stuttering left, right and centre. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next clip. Post-workout, we have 250 grams of raw weight chicken. I always weigh my meats raw. Why? Because the nutritional values on the back of the packet states raw, so I'm just going to follow raw. Either way, just be consistent with each one you use. That doesn't make sense, does it? Just be consistent with whatever one you choose. That better?
Yeah.
A pack of Uncle Ben's rice, which is 250 grams, and 120 grams of asparagus. And I've got one bagel, which I'm going to add into there. Put some black bean garlic sauce on there. Ooh, lovely. And the reason why I've gone for a easy digesting carbohydrate over more of a complex carb like oats, potato, because what we need to remember is obviously we're trained, we have not necessarily depleted glycogen. A lot of people say with depleted glycogen we need to restore glycogen straight away. But when you look at the research, it takes like 48 hours sometimes to actually uptake food for glycogen. So what we're really trying to do here is just we've created demand for training, for my training I should say, and now we're looking to just really push food in and push the recovery side of things as best as we possibly can. So this is where you could probably get your most calorie dense meal of the day in your post-workout. You know, we're just trying to really make sure that we just keep on top of it. Always make sure my pre, intra, my post-workout stays the exact same. I'm bang on, I'm spot on. Because I always say there's three things we're looking at. It's how we're performing, how we're feeling, and most importantly, how we're recovering. If you haven't got that sorted, you're going to be fucked. I'll put the macros on the screen. I'm going to finish off a little bit more water. I normally per meal have about 500 millilitres of water. And yeah, I've got check-ins to do. Got a couple of more meals left for the day. And the missus is eating fucking child's food. Hey, look at that. Fucking, what's that? Fucking 4-year-olds eat that shit.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, oh well,
nice.
Who gives a fuck? It's a great thing about having a missus that don't train. I don't want someone that's going to fucking get their scale. Oh, let me just fucking weigh this. I just want you to put fucking children's food in there and just eat it and just be happy with it. You know, it's benefits of having a missus that don't fucking train. It's great. I love it. Instead of, oh no, 1 gram over, it's fucking take this out. Fuck that shit, innit? Anyway, I'm going to eat because this is just going to go cold. I'm just sat here for like, what, 2 minutes now just talking about shit that no one cares about. Let me eat my food and fuck off. I can't say that, can I?
It sounds fuck off.
Yeah. Yeah, tell myself to fuck off. I'm fucking off now. Part 2 or dessert for my post-workout is going to be one pink lady apple. Don't even at me. I know there's going to be people like Granny Smith and I don't know the other ones. There's loads of different brands. Pink lady apple all fucking day. Don't give a shit what you say, I'm not interested. Final meal of the day was cream of rice, whey protein, and blueberries with dark chocolate. So it was the exact same as my pre-workout. And guess what? I totally forgot to record it again. I'm fucking shit at these videos. Wow, I keep just getting worse. I used to be good at YouTube. Now I'm just terrible. Views are going down, just awful. Comment down below pillow if you've watched the whole thing. I hope that you've gained something from this video. I hope that it's gained a little bit of value towards your goals, and I don't know where I'm going with this, but I hope you've learned something new that you can implement within your own training, your own diet. Please like, please subscribe. If there's anything that you guys want to see, then of course let me know in the comments, message me on Instagram, stuff like that. Lots of love, stay safe, and I shall see you guys in the next one.
Man, I'm burning up. I only smoke weed when I'm turning up. Need to watch out for these scummy cunts. I don't need any friends, I got Monica. Monica's tall and she's sharp, and I used to let her rest in the park when it's dark. Cause the way the game goes, man, the way the game goes, gotta watch out for your